Well, let's find out who is here tonight. Mr. Andy, hello. I'm running late. It is hey John Benecki. This tonight was my wife's retirement dinner from the Hamilton Board of Education, Mr. Randall. I'm going to put the link into the chat. So give me a minute to get organized here. Do I sound okay? Because I'm just getting paste. There we go. Yeah, well, it was a busy day today. I went to the hospital this morning to see the heart specialist, and I took care of that. That was 2 hours long. And then we had to go to a memorial service for one of my wife's teaching colleagues who passed away. We did that. Then we went for the dinner at the old CN train station. And there's Mr. Randall. Hey, Mr. Randall, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound good, James.
Yeah, so it's been a busy day. I'm going to copy the link and send it to Mike. I'm not sure where he is tonight. His wife's birthday is today, too. So it's did you suggest? No, Mark, I did not suggest a venue because of Michelangelo's going belly up. They decided to move it to the old CN train station. It's a good place to watch trains, and of course, I headed back. I grew up in that area, so I went around the back way going home, and there was a GO train at the West Harbor station. I see Mr. Floyd is here. John Benecki, welcome. My good buddy, hot dog pilot Andy. Ronald Rondu is in the chat. I did see our good friend Mark, M&M Rails. Who else we had here? John Benecki. There's Jasper Junction, welcome. And there's our good friend Bob from PK&W Model Works. And our good buddy Fred. He's working on his backdrops. I was commenting on his work. Another great channel. Randall, what are you up to? You working at all?
What's that?
Are you working at all? Driving?
Not today. Not right now, anyway. So
okay.
I did work yesterday, but
hey, Floyd. So I was gonna run. I had trains running today. I was trying to play around with my N scale stuff, but it was didn't want to cooperate. And of course, the couplers on my N scale stuff are not perfect. So, and I can't see replace it. So, but my wife got a nice clock from the Board of Education there, Mark. She's officially retired.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hope she has a good retirement.
I said she's busier than she ever was. She's very busy. Hey, Roger Coleman, welcome. Hey, Mr. Jeff Braxton, hey, how you doing? So I'm going to take a couple of seconds. I'm going to email the link to Mikey. So just bear with me here.
And hey to everybody in the chat. So,
you can chat with the people, keep me entertained. Let's see if I can get in here.
I need to get off my lazy hind end and rebuild that front truck on that locomotive right there, that UP engine.
Yeah. So just bear with me here. I get into my Gmail account, find Mr. Mike. I'll mail
Yeah.
that out.
It actually does run. It just makes a thumping noise when it goes around
Yeah,
the thread. And I didn't want to risk shooting up the rest of the geared axles in it if
right.
it's got a bad gear in it.
Okay, that's gone. I sent the link away. I'm still here. Didn't lose anybody. Mikey's home. See if he can pop in. No, this hockey is Wednesday, Mark. I hope you're rooting for the Edmonton Oilers. We're not that slow, but I did down at the old CN station. They give me some good areas to go rail painting because there's a bridge. I don't know how they did that. Pocket out somebody. So the good view from the John Street Bridge to watch the trains. I'll have to get on the other side of the fence. Hey, Stormy Sky Reduction, welcome. Thanks for popping in for our late night off track Monday. But Mikey's wife Vicky's her birthday today, and I had to go to the hospital to see the heart specialist. And things are looking good. Hey, Mr. Chris Viego home, welcome. So I'm doing okay. I have AFib, and it's not as it's going to take time to get into what they call an abrasion program. I'm between 6 months to a year waiting list to get this procedure done, and they will alter the heart muscle so I don't go into AFib more often. I went into AFib twice on Wednesday. I was once, if I went a third time, I was going to the emergency department. Hey, Mr. N Scale Dystopia, Danny, I was down at West Harbor Station tonight. There was a GO train on the track. Not sure if it's going to stay there for the night or head back to Toronto. But we were down there. Had a good meal. Had a good band from the high school, local high. And I'm not quite sure it was a laser burn. They have two methods. One, they use freezing. They freeze and they go up at the catheter to your leg artery and they burn the heart muscle using freezing. There's another method too, but the freezing method is a faster service. So that's so I'm waiting for that. So if the AFib flares up more than we like, then I might have to adjust my meds to compensate for it. But right now, I'm stable. Yeah, that's it, Denny. Perfect. So I'm on the list. But I went into AFib twice on Wednesday. But basically, I have to, if it happens again, I just got to sit down, relax for 10, 15 minutes, let it calm down, and I go back to normal. It's just a way of life I have to adjust. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so I don't have those triggers. I'm allowed to have my coffee, and I try to walk more. Yeah, that's right, Jeff. So So it's a learning curve for me, but other than that, I'm still. Hey, Chris May, welcome. So that's where I is on that. And Randall's running some trains. Or he's hiding. He's not talking much.
No, I'm still here. I'm just kind of watching the trains go around. I wouldn't want to interrupt you either. So
Yeah. But yeah. What's Hey, Mr. Joe Raider, welcome. Well, that's good, Jeff.
let's see if that inside.
But we went to one of my wife's colleagues from their school. She was 57, and she passed away this week. Hey, Mystic Railroad, welcome. And so we did that, and going to the train station was easier from Burlington than trying to cut through to the town. So she met a lot of her colleagues from school, so that was a good thing too. John, it is very young. That's right. Very young. It didn't look like the same person, I tell you that much. I was running trains today. I had my the famous 4777 GP38-2. I got that from Chris. Oh, by the way, I'm not going live Thursday. James Tucker, nope. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh, I lost everything. Comment. I haven't updated it, Mark. There. You're gone, Mark. You're gone. I don't want to spoil your fun. Mark's working on a new layout. He's drawing it out. He's drawing it out. Give him a few years, he might have a new one. Don't want to rush him. Dewey Randall. Randall's hiding again. We lost Randall. So I sent the link to Mikey. Okay. Mikey's going to sleep in. Yeah, I'm working on. I'm getting ready to work on the track modifications for the turbo, and I have a few drawbacks to deal with because the track has to cross a lift out. So that means joints and wiring. And I'm not sure because I think the joints are going to be on a curve. So I haven't decided how I'm going to deal with powering that section of track yet. But I'm not going to have, I'm going to put a turnout on the bench work that's already built. So I can have two staging tracks, one for the turbo, one for a GO train, or my CN passenger train. So it's not quite sure that part. But I'm going to be starting it in a couple of weeks. I'm going to go get some track tomorrow and see where I go on that end of it. But we'll make, I'm hoping to get starting it very soon. Because once I start, I won't be running too many trains because I got to take up the track on the third track on my lift out bridge. That track has to be rerouted a bit. Well, Mark has one piece of track down on track plan. Well, that's a start. You know what you should do, Mark? Just get some easy track and just put it on the floor and build it and lay it out. Right in the front room. and then play and run trains while you're watching TV. And so yeah. So Rando.
Yep.
So you're not working tonight, right?
Not yet. I looked on the board. I was number 4 on the board, but as slow as it is, it's hard telling if I'll go out now. It just depends on what BNSF decides
Yeah.
to run.
Okay. I see Bob installed a new window in the shop. I saw that post. I thought I would have done a much better job. Well, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I research a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty fussy because I only learn one way in industry. It's either the right way or no way. Do it right the first time. Don't cut corners. Do it right. And so I always did that. Well, I was in service for 45 years. And I found out too, and I wouldn't mind getting my head into the new Siemens Charger locomotive. That has AC traction motors, not DC. So I'm curious to see how they're built because they're pretty special motors. But it's AC. I would love to get my head inside one of those because I've seen, because we used to fix traction motor for Stelco. And they're pretty, okay, so if you keep putting it off, you're going to lose another summer. Oh, that's a good positive thinking, Mark. If I don't do it this year, maybe I'll do it next year. That's good. So we get to pester you more. Turbo, yeah, turbo. It's in here, Randy. It's in the box. It's in the box. Now I did some. I've been working on 2 kits for me and Sparky. I did some work. I'm gonna turn the other camera around. I'll show you. Look at these. So the one on the left is mine, and the one on the right is Sparky's. So that's mine. And here, that's Sparky's. So most of the painting is done. Next step, I'm going to install the windows, do some rusting on the windows, and final assembly of bits and pieces. Glue the roof in. The roof's done. And away I go. But that's the Armstrong Motors, a Walters kit. Because mine doesn't have a platform. I don't have the room for it to go on the back wall of the layer. So I took the platform out. Sparky has more room for this, I hope. So he gets a platform. But that's what I'm working on. Once I get this out of the way, I'm going to clear off the space again to put the track in, turbo. Think turbo. So that's the plan in a couple of weeks. What else you pop in here? Turbo, yes, turbo, Denny, turbo. Go Train 2. And yeah, that's time. I've been working on the garage, trying to get that cleaned out, and I made some progress on that. So we're doing good there. So I can work on material for the turbo, the track. And I'm gonna modify the lift out. I'm gonna make it smaller. Not as big. I want to reduce the weight of it. So I'm gonna cut it out with a saw and add some blocking to finish it out. So
Hey,
I know, what's that?
James Floyd's got a question for me. It's he says, "Hey Randall, how much notice do they give you before they call?"
Okay.
Are you meaning like how much time do they give me to get to the pickup, or like how much of a notice do I get before they actually make the call? Because if it's the latter, I don't get any notice. It's just whenever they burn through all the drivers is when I get calls. So there effectively is really no notice.
Yeah.
I can look on the board and see where I'm at, but you can't really go by the board part of the time, because if some if BNSF puts a trip in, and what it is, it's an automated system that calls you.
Right.
It's you don't get called from the dispatcher. Okay, how much time do you got? How much time to get there? Okay, so it can vary, Floyd. It really depends on the dispatcher. The BNSF dispatcher puts the trip in, and the dispatchers at rail crew. I've had calls where they wouldn't give you any time. Like they would call me and it'd be like 5 minutes to the pickup time, which that's literally impossible. I can't get there in 5 minutes. It takes me at least 30 to drive to the depot. That's without counting even getting ready or anything like that.
Randall, I want to say hi to Nathan Rails. Welcome to the chat. You can go back. We want to recognize people coming to the chat.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It keeps you busy. It helps, working. That's the main thing. No, Montreal is more over eastern Canada. We're on the way to the East Coast. I think the closest West Coast would, if Grandpa Rail's in the chat, he's in Texas. No, I don't think it counts, Bob. You're not on the West Coast, LA. If Vinny was around, he's in Phoenix. D-Rail Daryl, he's in LA if he's around. And that thing is massive. Oh, they're trying to get Sparky out of his bed. What thing is massive? You need a bigger structure than that house for your locals. Yeah, I live in a condo, Mystic, and that's why I didn't do the steel mill. I didn't have the space for it. We're talking about today about how much space you need to do a steel mill. I figure you need 3 feet by 24 feet to justify a good size for a steel mill. Because the blast furnace alone is almost 30 inches in length. The rolling mill is 3 foot. So that's already 6 feet. And I haven't even run any track. Now I downsized the house to make less work for me. So I made the track land to suit the space I got. One level. For the rivets. Rivet counters? Oh, yeah. There was a discussion on Facebook about the trip pins. Do you cut them off or leave them on? One guy said if if you're doing good video, you should leave them on. Well, I didn't care about video because I couldn't see it anyhow. So they get a haircut. So I know those trip pins do not like my turnouts. Hey, Deep Run Mike, welcome. And John Knuppel, welcome. Trip pins on my layout, especially curved turnouts, they do not like them. And it causes that they hit and it twists the derails and shorts it out. So, and I'm not going to try and look at every car to make sure I get it exactly right. If I'm out at 32nd of an inch or less, it's going to throw it off. So I give him a cut, haircut. Wife wants to sell our house, just can't agree where to move to. My wife loves this house because we don't have the work no more. I don't have to worry about. We had a 4-bedroom house, corner lot. I had a nice shed, but there's a lot of snow removal. Like in the wintertime, we had 3 feet of snow. I'd be out there for 3 hours clearing snow. And I got tired of it. So I got rid of that job. That's right, Dan. And I'm not worried about selling my rolling stock because if I have all my excess stock, still new stock, stays in the box. And that's ones I would sell. But I don't really sell a lot of rolling stock. I just get rid of all the excess stuff. Hey, Moonsville, welcome. But yeah, so that's where he is on the build on that way. But we're having fun. So next, we're not going to stay on here too long. But next Monday, it will be Mike's turn. We should be back to our normal time. We have no interruptions. Oh yeah, John, a lot of work, a lot of grass to cut, definitely. I didn't mind the work, cutting the grass and stuff. I want to enjoy other things than doing yard work. The only thing I missed the shed that I built. I built the shed during hey, there's Around the Rave podcast, Mr. Ray, Canadian homies. I got the hat on. I made it that far. And that's one thing I had. I had my little workshop in the shed, which I built from scratch. They can live out there because I only took a small little box heater I had, tiny little thing, and that kept that thing cozy temperature. In fact, the new owner of the house put his office out there so much he liked it so much. But hopefully next Monday we'll be back to normal. We won't fall off the tracks. I wanted to pop on tonight. I said I would do it, and I'm glad everybody's been waiting patiently. Where do we go? Well, we're here, and I want to thank everybody, and want to have a good night. But I'm gonna go upstairs and rest with my wife, and not much on TV. But I think tomorrow is Wilmer tomorrow night. Well, what else do we have to do on a Monday night? Well, you got us, Ray, and that's all that's important. But tomorrow is Wilmer. Well, I do, John. I just take things easy. If my heart flares up, I just sit and rest. The doctor told me today. Let it calm down. If it gets to the point that it gets too... That's right. I have a pair of my heavy duty cyclers. They get a haircut. They're gone. And but yeah, so I just take things easy. And I forget who is live on Thursday, but we'll update you later. But I know tomorrow's Wilmer. And Mike is not here tonight. He's home resting. His wife's birthday's today, Vicky. So, but yeah, so I want to thank everybody for showing up at this late stream, and have a good night. And we'll catch you on the next stream. And thanks, Rand, for popping in for.
Yeah, appreciate it, James. Thanks for letting me come on.
Yeah, like I said, I am fat. So, guys, have a good night, and we'll catch you on the next one. And see what kind of trouble me might get next week.
See you guys.
See ya. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.